Great performance thus far here for Sizwe. A lot of folks had Bembe being the favorite coming in, and the experience of Sizwe Nakati is really showing itself right now.
Yeah, those knees just landed.
And if this is some sort of a coaching duel between Dominator and CIT, I believe it's CIT on top right now.
Yeah, it is. A lot of respect between the camps. This is an old school grind from Sizwe Nakati. Just see if he can start just taking the soul away and just see if he can take a bit of cardio out of Vince by having him underneath pretty much the entire part of this second round, and see if Bembe comes out into third a little bit more enervated in a stand-up. Nice control from Sizwe Nakati. A tough round for Bembe.
Without a doubt, as round two comes to an end, you look into the corner. Sizwe Nakati now getting words of encouragement from his camp. And on the other side, Cedric Doyle and the Dominator crew having a word here with Vince Bembe. We knew it would be good so far, living up to the billing and exceeding expectations. Let's take a look at the replay. Simon, the takedown here. This is a lot of confidence you get being able to take down a guy like Bembe. And so far, Sizwe has looked so strong.
Bembe trying that cute little elbow from the bottom. He did scramble as hard as he could. He did make it very difficult for Sizwe. Covering up here, taking a lot of shots, even though they're hitting most of his guard, and tried to dump Sizwe nicely and reverse him. Had a knee on belly. There was a good scrambled return from Nakati. He's taking quite a lot of shots, but it always was a difficult moving target. Didn't let Sizwe Nakati have his own way there, but really put his ground. Vince was a bit slow to get back up to his stool, but he's coming forward into the center. He wants to go to war. He certainly wasn't going to keep it standing. It was a beautiful shoot from Sizwe Nakati. They were both having a bit of a swinging match, a bit of a phone booth fighting style, and Miji just a little level change and a beautiful double leg from Nakati to get him on the ground. Beautiful left-right with a stepping elbow from Bembe.
There it is. Third round brought to you by Dragon Energy, and Vince Bembe strikes first. Another right hand coming across. The difference being the reach.
Beautiful front kick.
Beautiful kick.
And another left-right combo from Bembe.
Right hand. While testing the chin, testing the jaw of Sizwe right now.
Some beautiful striking for Bembe. Really mixing it up. Coming in with that beautiful step-in left-right combo that's really causing problems for Sizwe. He immediately tries to clinch up. Another good shot from Bembe. And Nakati's covering up. Bembe thinks about the head kick, goes slow down instead. And Nakati's got his back up against the fence. Oh, some knees, nasty knees inside the clinch.
Mode right now. But take a look at this. Sizwe really pushing hard and able to drag him to the ground. And take a look at the odds now, Simon. Things are starting to even out a little bit for good reason. And one thing I was going to tell you is that, really other than the Conrad Siabi fight, where he was so vastly outweighed, he's never really been knocked out or finished like that by strikes. He has such a strong chin and such a strong head, and we're seeing it tonight.
Yeah, and what fun it is to have those in-play odds by World Sports Betting. Just changes the whole dynamic and really goes with the flow. Interesting to see how WSB are calling that fight with 2.5 and outside land now. Sizwe is narrowing, but they've still got Vince Bembe as the favorite. Happy to go to side control and just soften him up and just go to work. Bembe can't stay underneath this entire third round like he did in the second. He's got to try some kind of hip bumps, got to try and get hold of that right leg of Nakati, but he just steps out. So wise to it, this Sizwe, showing very, very all-round beautiful grappling attack and top-heavy control. Vince Bembe's got nowhere to go here.
No, great north-south position there by Sizwe. Now trying to transition back to the side, it looks like. And this is just MMA 101 and Wrestling 101 and Jiu-Jitsu 101. Controlling your opponent, not allowing him to get up to his feet and really, use those big, long arms and those big strikes that we saw right at the beginning of the round. And I believe Nakati's doing enough to negate him. Here comes Bembe. And now Nakati desperately trying to bring it down to the ground. And here comes Vince. This is where he wants to be. This is where he's best.
Did well to go back up to his feet. A nice uppercut as well. It's a nice bit of dirty boxing. Well, Bembe will be happy to stay and clinch get that Muay Thai plum that he did so well in the beginning of that first round. Some nice short elbows. You're just talking about how it's grappling 101, and so ironic that it's EFC 101, Cyrus. And now they're looking to get him, dump him on his feet. Bembe's looking for the takedown himself, but let go of it. He's going to hunt his way down now. Nice shot to the body. There's that knee from the inside. Comes with a light left, right. Nice knees up the middle from Bembe again. He's going back to that clinch. I don't think he's listening to me. So some more nasty shots up the middle with the knees from Bembe. McCarthy's trying to fire back.
The key is he's landing. These are significant shots, and these are scoring very well on the scorecards for Vince Bembe right now.
McCarthy's got a nasty cut as well.
He's got to do something different.
I think those knees.
A single leg.
I think those knees have caused quite a cut on McCarthy's forehead. Those knees were really scoring. He's going back to it. This time he's targeting the body. Another swing from Bembe. McCarthy's just trying to clinch up and see if he can slow Bembe down with the strikes. Beautiful clinch work from Bembe.
Are we going to go to the decision for the first time tonight? We are 1 minute away. Vince Bembe has really separated himself in this round with the last minute and a half.
Cesar McCarthy's mouth guard hanging out, needs to bite down and see if he can finish this round. He could easily argue it's a round apiece, and Bembe may know that, and he's coming out and he's looking for the finish. He's not going to leave it to the judges. He doesn't want to be the first fighter at EFC 101 to leave it to the judges. In fact, this is the first fight that's gone to the third round the entire night. It's Bembe. Goes to the floor yet again.
Sizwe throwing everything that he has left. 23 seconds. He's got to posture up and land here to make things interesting with the judges. Having a hard time posturing up and getting any sort of leverage right now. 10 seconds as they fight to the finish.
Wow, great fight.
That was a scrap.
It was.
That was a scrap. That was a battle. That was a coaching battle. That was on all fronts. And Vince Bembe had never had a fight like that before, not since the Kier Harvey fight. And Sizwe Nakati certainly gave him the fight of his life tonight. It's going to be interesting going to the judges. I'll tell you this, Sizwe made it a lot more interesting getting that takedown at the end. He really did, because it may sway some judges.
Yeah, it may. It's a tough one. Very interesting fight. I mean, Sizwe Nakati's game plan was correct. Take him ground and see where he can put him on his back and see if he could just ground and pound it out of him. It was nice top control from Sizwe Nakati.